Today we're back and we're going to be guessing players' trophy ranges based on just their gameplay from watching them in one match. You guys absolutely loved that last video we did on this, so of course we're doing it again, and I thoroughly enjoy this as well. So if you want to keep seeing these videos, then definitely let me know by leaving a like down below. But we're getting straight into the action today, and this is going to be a longer episode. We're going to go for 5 correct, so we're going to be watching multiple battles here and seeing which ones can we guess. And of course, if you don't know how it works, basically we're going to watch a battle of a random player, and then we're going to be able to guess their trophy range based on their gameplay, based on their decks, based on star levels, and from there, if we're within 300 trophies of their actual trophy range, current trophy range, not their personal best, then we are correct and we get a point. And of course the goal is 5 points. So let's get into this here today and see how many points can we get. Of course, as we go along, make sure to play along for yourself. Let me know down below in the comments which ones do you guys get, which one do you guys struggle with, and what your thought process is going into this. Step number 1 is we gotta find an active tournament. Scroll down, we got one with a ton of people up in here, and holy smokes, let's do it with this one here. So this is perfect. An hour 25 left. We got plenty of time to analyze these people, and we're gonna start off with someone a little bit lower here. We're gonna go down quite a bit, so we're in this range here. Let's find someone real quick. Clash or King, boom, we're in. Number 269. Let's see how he's doing. So wow, he's actually about to bring this one to overtime here. He's got a Lava Hound Goblin Drill clone deck. This is insanely toxic. The opponent he's going against is going with a Hog Rider and Ice Golem right now. Really not that good of a push. And I mean, the Hog Rider players got a massive disadvantage in this one because obviously that Musketeer is going to be able to get poisoned down and such. This is going to be really rough. Is he going to be able to win this? I'm going to expect to see a clone spell, and there it is. He did miss the clone. I don't think this is going to be a very good player, even though he's winning this match, by the way. It doesn't necessarily mean he's going to have the highest amount of trophies, right? I think his poison placement was a little questionable there by not poisoning that Musketeer. He's using the elixir a little bit like a madman right now. He is just throwing elixir everywhere. The opponent's probably going to go with a Hog Rider in the pocket, but no, the defensive Goblin Drill, I think he was trying to prediction a Hog Rider there, not able to do so, and he's got lower level cards, guys, typically indicating maybe potentially some lower level trophies, or sorry, lower trophies. We see the Hog Rider coming in, we see the Ice Golem. Is he going to be able to defend this right now? I mean, the Hog Rider is going to get some hits, guys. The Ice Spirit beautifully distracts that Night Witch. The Hog Rider is striding through his tower, and just like that, 610 HP. Our first match of the day is nuts right now. Is he going to be able to win this thing? Guys, the Lava Hounds are going to take it with the Goblin Drill, but what a close match. Clash or King, you should have been able to win that with ease. We are going to have to take a look at this. Typically, clone decks do very well against Hog 2.6. And so right there, I really don't think that's going to be above 6k by any means. First of all, his deck was very strange. And here he is, number 255. Guys, he doesn't even have a clan either. I think this man's is going to be in the mid trophy range. I want to say 4,000 something, but I think it might be like 5,000 exactly. I definitely don't think it's much higher than that, though. What do you guys think down below? We're going with 4,900, locking it in. Clash or King, what you got for us? 4,100. What? Honestly, I maybe should have expected this, but a level 13 at 4,100, I mean, that's pretty high level. So I wonder what cards he's really... Oh, he's got a CC? How? That is so surprising. We're 0 for 1. Now we're taking a look at the number 5. So this is player probably going to be using, first of all, a better deck. Second of all, probably going to be higher in trophies, but you can never know for sure. So we see a Skeleton King. So that automatically means this player is level 14. They're going to be able to have a lot of good cards at that point. So probably over 5,500 trophies, I would assume. We'll see. The cannon cart does lock on. That's going to be damage, guys. The firecrackers get annihilated. A little bit of a wasteful clone spell there. Don't know why he used the clone, because now look at how low on elixir this man's is. I would almost assume here he could be a level 14 with pretty low level trophies in terms of level 14 goes, right? Guys, he's spending elixir like a madman here, really like wastefully in my opinion. Like he has got literally almost 0 elixir right now because he's just spending it left and right, being really careless with his elixir expenditures. Like this is pretty wild right here. So his name's Sweaty, his clan probably decent, but I like none of his cards so far are star leveled. This could also be him just using a fun deck, trying it out, of course, because it is a clone deck. But wow, Skeleton King clone. I almost want to say this man's, unless this isn't his main deck, I mean, this might be a weird position we're in here, because like this, once again, his deck is strange, but I want to say that he's not going to be at the highest trophy range here. So the firecrackers get King Tower. The clone spell was 100% wasteful once again. I don't think he's keeping track of what the opponent has, and he probably might not even know that the opponent had that Electro Spirit. There it is now. But wow, Skeleton King comes down. Okay, so that is a pretty good indicator though, that Skeleton King to activation. Definitely pretty solid there. So that's going to show us maybe he is a little higher on trophies, and this is just a deck he's memeing with. Very well could be the case, right? So Skeleton Bell going in. I think he's outcycled that Inferno Tower, maybe, just maybe, and he has. Will the Clone Spell come down? No. He's going to decide to let that Skeleton Bell go and go with the defense there with the Skarmy. Now, his deck is not very good. I just got to say it. He's got no spells besides the Clone Spell, so that is going to make this so difficult for him to win, because obviously Log Bait, you're going to be able to spam those Goblin Barrels down. You're going to be able to spam Princesses and really have no problems. Right here we just see the clone once again coming down in a terrible fashion. So I think this guy might be higher on trophies than we anticipated, but I don't think he is as high as maybe like a 6K player right now. I think he's definitely between the 5,000 to 6,000 trophy range. I would be really surprised if he was over 6K, at least with how he's playing. Like, he really is playing pretty sloppy in my opinion. Spending elixir, like I said, just like a madman out here. He's not properly defending. His deck is just all literally just clone spam right now. The Electro Spirit or Princess will come down for the bats, and there's the Princess. Guys, I don't know how this Log Bait player is letting him do what he's doing right now, because he is not playing this very well, and yet still the Log Bait player is struggling, and I'm not sure why. I mean, the Log Bait player certainly has everything they need and more probably to win this matchup easily. All they have to do is cycle Princesses in the back, cycle Goblin Barrels. They will win this match, and not to mention they have the Rocket as a cushion in case it gets back down to like the last couple minutes here, which it is going to be an overtime match. First one of the day, it looks like. Guys, well, not first one of the day. That first match went a little crazy there. This dude's clone spells just make no sense. They're all going right into an Inferno Tower. They aren't going to get too much value. The Princesses, the enemy Princesses are really just shredding. And this opponent is definitely going to be able to win this match, I would assume. Even though our bottom guy here has the lead, it's not going to last. So there's the log. Our Log Bait player really should be going with the Goblin Barrels in the front and logging them, but it's okay. We aren't judging him right here. Once again, we're probably going to see the Clone Spell and the Skeleton Barrel, and it's just going to go right into the Inferno Tower. I guess he decides not to clone it this time. He's just going to focus on defense. But guys, keep in mind, this Log Bait player has Log to cycle, the Goblin Barrel to cycle, and you cannot forget, he's probably got that Rocket. We have to assume it's a Rocket. There is the Log and Goblin Barrel, exactly what we said. That will get him in Rocket range with a Rocket, with a Log. That is a fantastic match. And guys, like our friend here on the bottom just did not know how to handle it, and that right there is going to be a decent game. He needed to push like that much sooner. Instead, he really put himself in a bad spot. So, really not well played by Odysseus. We're going to have to give Odysseus the benefit of the doubt, though. I don't think this is his main deck. I think he played that pretty poorly. And overall, that's going to definitely... we're going to keep him in that 5,000 to 6,000 trophy range. Certainly not over 6,000 trophies. I would be surprised with a playstyle like that. We're going to go 5,400 trophies, because obviously a level 14 champion, I mean, he's got to be a little bit up there, but 5,400 is going to be my guess. Maybe 5,700, honestly. We're going to go 5,700 because the champion's really throwing me off here. So let's see it. 5,700 and boom! 6,025. How, bro? How does he get away with that? That is crazy. We are 0 for 2. We are going to need to go crazy right now if we want to make a comeback. We're going to watch Soyupa. Okay, let's get into here. 1 minute, 12 seconds left. We're seeing some Expo gameplay. This is going to be riveting gameplay here as we see the Siege versus Siege, Expo versus Mortar. Who do you guys got coming out on top in this one? I'm going with the Expo. I hope Expo wins. That would be an interesting thing here. Let's see, though. He's in a clan. Awesome. All right, so Ice Wizard in the back. Archer Queen. I mean, this is going to be tough. The Rocket's coming down. Very good Rocket value there, by the way. The Expo is obviously going to be able to be an awesome ranged unit here. If he wants to just defend and Rocket cycle, I think that should be his game plan. Going in here's a little interesting. It might work, but once again, the Ice Golem, the Valkyrie, the Archer Queen, the Fireball, it's all going to be pretty good answers to your Expo. So in my eyes, in this matchup, why not defend? Why not abuse the power of your Rocket? Because the opponent only has Fireball and Mortar. Your Expo, if it's always placed in the middle in a certain fashion, it will always be able to defend. See, you don't need to rocket that, my friend. The Expo does connect, I guess. Could have rocketed the tower and probably had a little bit of a better impact there. But yeah, here's where he's going to run into problems where maybe he should have been a little more defensive. The Mortar definitely going to lock on here. The Knight placement is not ideal. This player here, even though he's got a lot of star leveled stuff, not going to be over 7K by any means. Looking to see some pretty sloppy plays, I would say. Maybe over 6,000 trophies. But once again, I mean, maybe he's looking at the same range as our last player there. Like, a lot of sloppy plays here, a lot of sloppy cycles. I don't like the way he's playing this. It might not feel like he's too familiar with this deck. The Rocket's going to work out, but once again, why is he not just setting up camp with an Expo in the middle? Because the Expo in the middle, keep in mind, can defend the mortar easily and distract the mortar from hitting tower. Really good Tesla and Skeletons placement there. Yeah, the graveyard defense going to be phenomenal, honestly. Only a couple hits from that graveyard. Not terrible. Could have been a lot worse. But yeah, this Expo player really should be parking the bus right now, just focusing on defense and Rocket cycle. In my opinion, he's got all the answers he needs on defense, but instead he's really trying to break through with the Expo. I think that's a sign that he's maybe not as high trophies as with the last guy. We're going to have to figure this one out, though. He is winning the match for sure still, so props to him for that. The log will come down. The fireball's coming down. I mean, this opponent here with the mortar going to be able to... Ooh, that Tesla was a terrible move. Archer Queen's going to get the opponent nearly the lead there. The Expo's coming down. Now he is freaking out, and instead of defending and just Rocket cycling, he is still just placing Expos at the bridge and not defending them. To me, this shows that he is definitely not the best Expo player, like I was saying. He's probably going to get the win here just based off of matchup, unless he makes a monumental mistake like he is right now. Why are you going with an Expo at the bridge? Once again, like, he's really not focusing on defense. He's really, really scared of this graveyard, and that's going to cost him this one potentially here, guys. I mean, yeah, that's it. That is actually it. The fireball comes down. That is game over. This Expo player, very, very bad plays there. Going to lead to his loss. RIP. Dude, he really threw that, guys. Like, I am disappointed right now. The opponent's just got a fireball. Does the opponent not even see what's going on? I was going to say, the opponent had to have seen that, bro. Good game. Overall good try, but wow, he's gonna get... We're gonna have to think about this one for sure. He's number 37. He's had a couple wins. Guys, those plays were sloppy. The overall, just how he was spending Elixir didn't make sense to me. I don't feel like he knew how to play that deck, or especially that matchup. What are we gonna give him here? I am once again sticking to the 5,000 to 6,000 trophy range. I'd be very surprised if a player like that was able to survive over 6,000 trophies. Maybe at the top of 5,000, like 5,900. I think that's what we're gonna go with here, 5,900. I wouldn't be surprised though if he is under that 5,500 range. Let's go. 5,950 gonna be my final guess. Let's get it. Boom. 5,700. We told you guys we got this one on lockdown, and that is our first correct one of the day. Let's go. So yeah, once again, you can just tell his overall playstyle wasn't the cleanest. He's figuring it out, and typically that's what you see in players that have not yet reached 6K. A player like myself, like when you're in the 5,700 trophy range, when I was still figuring out log bait, right? I wasn't playing certain matchups the way I should have. Once you get to 6K, you really start understanding how to play every matchup, or at least try to how to play every matchup. It gets a little more in-depth from there. But guys, we got our first one here. Let's go on to the next one. We're going to go to Storm, number 25. What you got for us? They're already in this match, and Storm is in the deficit here. We see a Wizard, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Earthquake deck, meaning that he's probably got the Royal Hogs, and I do believe, I think I've seen this deck before, and I do not agree with this deck overall. I don't like this deck that Storm is running. I do not think it's a strong deck. I think it's got a lot of weaknesses. First of all, you have no building. Second of all, why are you using the Mini P.E.K.K.A over the Infernal Tower? Also, guys, you don't have a whole lot of air units, and if anyone is playing like RG Lightning, anyone's playing Lava Hound Lightning, anyone's using Electro Giant Lightning, this deck on the bottom is going to get absolutely toasted. If you don't have a building and they have a fast cycle, you're going to struggle, and wow, he's facing the player we just watched go against, the previous Expo player, so that's pretty cool. We already know his deck. Mortar Graveyard, Archer Queen, pretty strong deck there. Hog Rider will not get a hit though. Tough. Wow. Zappy's coming out on top there. Archer Queen ability also does not come down. But the Valkyrie and Graveyard coming in, guys, that's going to be it. Like, I really would be surprised. I mean, I don't know, because the defensive Earthquake comes down, but I feel like this Graveyard will continue to chip over time, potentially. No, okay, it did a little bit of chip damage there. This Mortar is going to be just hard for him to stop. He has no buildings. He's got not even the Royal Hogs. He's got a Hog Rider, guys. Like, this deck does not work. The Mortar is going to kill the Wizard. Yeah, this is going to be... That's it. Storm is going to take the L's here, and I think his deck is pretty rough. He has a couple star points here and there, but this is going to be, once again, I think a player below 6K trophies. He's still figuring out his deck. The fact that he has maxed Wizard tells me a lot. We all gotta agree, dude. Wizard players typically aren't too high. Hogger gets a nice hit there, but I really don't think he's gonna be able to pull this one through. If he pulls this one out, you know what? Maybe he's over. What are you doing, Snow? What was that fireball, bro? The Mini P.E.K.K.A just gonna get destroyed. Oh my gosh, that Archer Queen is just shredding though. She's disgusting. The Zappies fully annihilate that Hog Rider. The Hog Rider doesn't even get a hit. That's wild. wild, guys. The mortar's there. The opponent's got a massive counter push here. Now, what's interesting is, like, once again, I don't know how Storm is necessarily losing this. I think he's got quite a few answers. The mortar locks on. That's going to be GG's, though, with the fireball, with the snowball. Boom. That is GG's. Okay, nice. So, once again, like I said, I mean, the deck makes no sense. I don't think he had a very good deck. His deck, at least, doesn't have any good matchups in this meta. Storm, what you doing, man? Let's find him real quick. There he is. Guys, Storm, we got to go with under 6K once again. I'm going to go 5,400 on the dot. I think that can make a lot of sense. This could be a tough one, though. This is big. If we get this right, then we're 2 for 2. If we get this wrong, we're 1 for 3, bro. We got to get this right. I'm going in with the 5,500 because think about this. I mean, he could be 5,800 max. I don't think he's any higher than 5,800. I do think he could be lower than 5,100. I do not know. Let's go to 5,500. Boom. What? No shot. How is he 6,200 trophies right now? I guess this is one of his best seasons yet. I mean, he's climbing pretty high already. Wow. Apparently, he's a Hogquake Cycle deck player. Kind of disgusting, but I guess we're 1 for 3, guys. We gotta step up our game. He played that so badly, though. Like, what are you doing, man? Maybe he's testing the deck. I don't know. Let's get into the next one. Let's go for OPL King Wolf. We'll see what you got going on. 7 seconds left. He's taking the L. Let's get into a different one now. We are watching the #1 player in all of the tournament right now, so this is going to be interesting. Obviously, he's going to be a fairly decent player, but how good is the true question? And as you see here, he's going against the log bait bridge spam deck. He's got the lead, and that is obviously pretty normal thing to be happening, I would assume, because guess what? The opponent's got a pretty rough matchup here, unfortunately for him. So Baby Dragon Poison, that's going to be a good game, and he takes it away with Splash Yard. Guys, he won that one with ease, I'm not going to lie to you, but Splash Yard's not a super high skill deck, so we got to assume here that he's a good player. We're going to go 6,100 trophies. I think he's decent. I don't think he's too good, though. Let's go. 6,600. Oh, my goodness. This guy's top 10,000 in the world right now. What? Okay. Not only are we doing absolutely terrible, but we are also doing way worse than we have in the past. In the past, we've gone almost flawlessly. But this guy's been playing for 5 years, 6,000 wins. I mean, he's a great player here. Hats off to him. We're going to keep this going. We are 1 for 4 right now. Right here, we got Poke. What you got for us, Poke? Oh, the opponent gets King Tower. Poke's got the matchup with the Royal Hogs. Actually, no, he doesn't. What's going on here? I mean, maybe he does. I feel like the opponent should be winning this, although those Royal Hogs are going to continue to shred. Cannon Cart might be giving him a problem. Yeah, look at how much Elixir was spent on that singular Cannon Cart. I think Poke might be able to win this just off of chip damage, and the fact that he's won this match, fairly impressive. Let's see what we can do with just this information, guys. Magic Archer comes down. The bomb tower will surely follow. Wow, the opponent does get a really nice fireball down, though. Dark Prince will take this, almost. Guys, Poke is going to walk away with the win here, and I'm not sure how. First of all, the opponent's got Fireball, Magic Archer, Bomb Tower. Second of all, they have NATO. Third of all, they have Valkyrie. How does the opponent manage to lose this? Either the opponent's really bad or Poke is playing out of his mind right now. That's game over. All he's got to do is Fireball. Poke, what you doing, man? Toss it down for me. Is he going to end up fireballing? Why would you not fireball this? Thank you, Poke. Let's go. He gets it done. So Poke, this is gonna be, this is a big one. If we lose this, we might as well end the video, because oh my goodness, we are doing bad right now. There he is, 36. Okay, let's think about this. This is massive right now. Okay, think about this. He played that super well. We gotta assume 6K. We have to. I don't know what to think anymore, because I keep convincing myself these people are lower than they really are. So we're gonna go 6,300 trophies. He played it smart. He played it well. Poke, don't let me down. Bro! Poke, how are you so trash? We keep on destroying ourselves. We're convincing ourselves of something that's not happening. And also, how are you doing? Are you guys in the same boat as I am right now? Or are we all just trash? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you guys are doing better than me. Let's go ahead, move on to the next one. Let's go with this guy right here. Number 52. I believe, yeah, this was the guy that just got destroyed by Poke. Dude, we're starting to recognize people out here. Okay, come on now. I just need to, like, let's try and we're going to watch this one and one more. Let's try and end it out with at least 3 correct. We're like 1 for 5 or 1 for 6 right now. It's getting ugly. And nice Magic Archer lineup there. We can also use the information we gathered from the Poke match to kind of figure out what's going on here. So the Spear Gob's placement, I really like that, honestly. The P.E.K.K.A. will not one-shot that bomb tower. Yeah, no. So that was a good defense all in all. The Royal Ghost comes down. He's going to have to go with Skeletons, maybe? What is he going with? The Miner. Good Miner placement, honestly. We do like to see that right there. Getting a little creative with the defense, but the Valkyrie comes down here, surely. No? Yes, she does. Good Valkyrie placement once again, allowing that Valkyrie to fully spawn and then walk up without the Bandit dashing. Made the Valkyrie only get a little tap there instead of ultimately a Bandit dash. Guys, the fireball comes down from the opponent. Not a good fireball. That Valkyrie's right on tower. And contrary to the last match, this match is looking really nice and the opponent's not having it right now. But holy smokes, if our Anubav, I'm so sorry I said that name completely wrong, but I'm trying my best. If the bottom guy here can just hold on and get a couple more Magic Archer lineups, a couple more Miner chips. I mean, he does not need to go in. He just needs to play defense. We will see if he does so. Guys, the Spear Gob's chip, I mean, that was a decent play. I mean, maybe the NATO comes out here. We'll see. Does the Magic Archer lineup happen? He might NATO this right here. Oh, he might, but he doesn't decide to. In my opinion... Okay, this is going to make it really interesting. So he does decide to fireball that. Guys, that left side tower is about to get folded. What's going on there? I mean, a decent tornado. A little early on it, though. He's going to be able to defend. Not the cleanest of defenses, guys. He says, oops. He realizes that was maybe a little bit sketchy. Let's go, though. Come on, I'm rooting for you, dude. There's the Miner in a good spot, so it cannot get NATO'd. I mean... He should know the P.E.K.K.A. player doesn't have NATO, but either way, the Miner might take this here. Oh, it does not, just barely. The wall breakers do, though. Boom. Tower down. Let's see how well he can defend for 26 seconds. The opponent looking like he's going to do some split lane pressure here, and you gotta love it. P.E.K.K.A. bridge spam going in all over the place right now. That bomb tower placement is once again not ideal. He's deciding to let the battle ram go for some reason. As a Miner wall breakers player, you should definitely know how to place your bomb tower. So maybe he's learning the deck. Maybe something's going on here. It's looking like, to me, that this is not going to be a win for the opponent, and he will get the win, but at what cost? I don't know. Maybe his dignity, guys. That was... I mean, it was a win. You got to respect it, but overall, I think both players there were not the best. I would feel a bit psycho trying to give him a ton of trophies, but let's find him. There he is, 38. Guys, what did I just watch? Like... That bomb tower placement was terrible, but overall in all, I mean, he did control the match. What are we thinking here? What are you guys thinking right now? I need help, but I have no one to ask, so we have to trust ourselves. If we go with 5,000 trophies, like, that's crazy. He's got to be higher than 5,000 trophies, but at the same time, he's definitely under the notch of the 6K players, so this is pretty big here. Do we go with 6,000? Like, it's so difficult because I think he could be either. I think there is a world where he could be either. Oh, dude, I just wish there was a way we could get like a little hint up in here. So did he have much star levels? I don't think he did. He didn't utilize his NATO well. He played decent defense. He was definitely focused on defense, but his defense wasn't the cleanest. So like, what do we have to base this off of? Anubav? Come on. We're going to go. I see. Maybe we just go in the middle. Maybe we go 5,500 trophies. I don't know. Let's go. We got to go in the 5,000 range. It's got to be in the 5,000 range. Now, the question is, do we go 5,700? Do we go 5,300? I think we're going to go 5,800. It could be 6,100. It could be 5,800. Final answer. Clocking in. Yes! Pretty much right on the dot. We're bouncing back strong here. Let's go, baby. That is what we like. That makes me feel good. Dude, that was our closest one yet. We gotta love that. Wow, really nice stuff there. 5,768 trophies. Congratulations to you guys. Let's get one final one up in here. Who do we want to watch? Mateo, number 39. Let's see what you got, dude. So he's going with the Bandit. Is this the log bait bridge spam player that we saw earlier? I don't think so, but it could have been. Cannon Cart's moving up. We have the Bandit. We have the Royal Ghost. Cannon Cart, Royal Ghost, Bandit. What? What are we watching right now, guys? Let's analyze this for a second. What is the got for a deck? The Zap spell's really throwing me off here, honestly. Mega Knight Zap. Okay, well, maybe this is a deck I've seen and I'm just not recognizing at the beginning here. Mega Knight Zap Cannon Cart. Yeah, I don't recognize this deck, guys. It doesn't. There's no way this deck has Ram Rider. The opponent's got Ultimate Spell Bait here. Magic Archer as well. Really interesting, honestly. Yeah, I think Mateo is using a unique deck that he has made, and that Bandit was phenomenal. Holy smokes. And the opponent overcommitted with a Barbarian Barrel. Or, sorry, yeah, Goblin Barrel. And the Magic Archer lineup was pretty solid there too, guys. That's a lot of damage. Cannon Cart comes down. Mateo spending the elixir well. You gotta respect it. And the Cannon Cart's now able to move up. What are you guys thinking right now for this match? I think Mateo might be 6K worthy. Are we feeling that right now? Because I'm feeling it only because the way he's spending elixir is pretty impressive. He knows when to push. He knows when to punish. And obviously, he's cycling pretty well. And when you're going against some of these bait decks like he's facing right now, like they can be quite stressful to face because... Okay. I mean, he missed the zap, but he made up for it with the E-Wiz. So, is that a play that's... Like, obviously, honest mistakes happen. I've made that mistake a million times. Haven't we all, right? But, Mega Knight? Ooh, Fireball, okay. Does he Mega Knight in front of this? No way, that'd be a bad play. Good, okay. Mega Knight the back for me, why don't you? Let's see that. There we go. Firecracker the back coming down. He doesn't have Fireball for that Firecracker. A little bit rough there. He's going to need to hit this Zap spell. If he misses another Zap spell, could be game over. There's the Zap. Oof, he let it get damaged though. I think he freaked himself out after he missed that one zap. I think he's a little scared right now, guys. This is gonna be a crazy one. Like, why Fireball that though? What, bro? I mean, he's freaking out right now, guys. He is blowing this lead that he once had. He has a lot of elixir. We can't let him get a little discouraged here. But he's gonna have to zap the goblins. Guys, that's not gonna be good. Oh man, that opponent's doing damage. 454 health on that tower. This is looking like a choke festival right now. Oh my word, get it together, Mateo. Dude, what is going on here? We're gonna see the Dark Goblin move up. His Fireball plays like he's not fireballing the things he should be. He is making quite a few mistakes here. We see the Cannon Cart, just the timing on that's all wacky. Holy smokes. We're gonna see a Bandit. The guards are giving him problems too. He's gonna need to get a Magic Archer lineup. The zap's not enough, guys. That's gonna be an L. That's gonna be an L. All the opponent needs here is a Skeleton Barrel or this Firecracker. Shoot, bro. That's GG's. He threw. The Barb takes it. Wow. For all the marbles. Mateo. He's giving us a lot of information there. We got it. It's just how we use it. Come on now. Where are you? Dude, what a crazy match, guys. Mateo, 41. Guys, we got to think about this like we did the last one. We need to analyze everything. He missed the zap. He freaked out. He started at the beginning. It was so strange. He started out playing well, level-headed, making rational decisions on the battlefield. And all of a sudden, as soon as he started taking a little bit of damage, he started freaking out, just go boom, boom, boom. But like, dude, that's not how you got to play. You have to make sure you're obviously under control, or else stuff like that will happen where all of a sudden now it's just in your opponent's hands instead of your own. So like, holy smokes. It's very, very hard to make a decision because, like I said, I mean, those two things are so different. Typically, a worse player would play like he did in the second half of the match, and a higher level player, like over 6K trophies, would be playing how he did in the first half of the match. So we have a little bit of both worlds going on in one match. Really interesting stuff. I gotta say, over 5,000 trophies guaranteed. Over 5,000 trophies. His overall playstyle was decent. His deck was weird. It was a unique deck. Maybe making me think, like, maybe he is 6,000. I don't know. I think the upper 5,000s has got to be our place of home here, but like, what exactly is that number? I don't know. So let's think about this once again. Like, his deck is unique. He's playing a bridge stand deck. He's got that Mega Knight, which I believe was star leveled. His Magic Archer placements were off. He wasn't really going for those Magic Archer lineups, which is definitely might be a good indicator. He also wasn't defending the Skeleton Bell properly. That Zap spell, I can't get over that. But he did save it with the E-Wiz, which was a decent play. Guys, I want to say 5,400. I do. It's not crazy high, but what's making me want to say higher here is the Mega Knight and also the star levels. I mean, okay, let's go and settle for 7,659 trophies. 7,000, or wait, no, 5,759 trophies. Boom. Let's go! Let's go! Oh my gosh, bro. Level 12 up here. Like, that's good. We said 5,759 trophies, so we are literally so close to that final one, guys. We started off hot trash. We ended up on top, baby, and that's a great feeling. So let me know how you did down below in the comments. I believe overall we got like 3 out of like maybe 7. So overall, it was questionable, but hopefully you guys had fun. I know I did, and I would love to make more videos like this. So if you enjoyed, let me know by leaving that like, and also comment down below your thoughts. Let's see his stats, by the way. Yeah, nothing crazy here. Definitely a newer player. I mean, he's been playing for 5 years. I'm sure he's bounced back in and out of the game. GG's to you. Congratulations on the 5,700, guys. And wow, what a fun time. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Thank you all so much for watching. Master Diddy-san, out.